In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own Mailout definition, add your own fields, and customize how it looks with your HTML and CSS. So on the left-hand side under messaging, I'm going to click Mailout types. And here you can see I've got a number of different Mailout types that have been included from the Fluoro account. We've just inherited that. And what I'm going to do is select the standard email, and then I'm going to go over here to the action sidebar and click duplicate. And now here I'm going to give this a new name. I'm going to call this a promotion, I don't know, maybe like an event promotion email. And the plural would be event promotion emails, I guess. We can add a description about what that's for, so when other people are creating them and doing things, we can it'd be really obvious what it's for. And down here with the database name, this is really key. The database name is standard email. Now, if I wanted to replace the definition of a standard email, I'd leave that the same. And if I leave that the same, then that means that we're basically creating our own version of a standard email. But if I want to create a new one, which I do in this case, I just click that and I just give it a new definition name. So we'll just call it an event promotion email, like that. Now, if I click the second tab, we've got manage fields. Now this is just like any other definition. This is kind of what when someone creates a new mail out, this is the options that they'll be provided with. Like, these are the questions we're going to ask. So if your team says, I'm going to send out a new event promotion email, they'll be asked to pick an image, pick a video, pick a body. Now you can remove or add as many fields as you like. I'm just going to add a field just for this example. I'm just going to drag that up here, and I'm going to make this an event field. I'm going to change the data type to a content reference. I'm going to change the the reference type to an event. And basically now what we're going to do is every time someone creates one of these emails, they're going to be asked to choose an event. Now, I also want to get into this field population thing. I'm going to say the full object, which basically means that when someone picks an event, it's going to load the whole event, all the details about it. Now, I'm going to go to the third tab now, which is template. And here we can see we've got our HTML, about the HTML part of our email on the left-hand side. We've got our SCSS, our CSS styling information. We've got tokens on the right-hand side that we can use, including all of the fields that we have defined. And we've got a preview. Now, the preview is not going to show anything because we actually don't have any event promotion emails. So just because it's a bit of a chicken and egg thing, I'm just going to create this, put it in a realm. I'm going to create this definition and save it. And now we've got a event promotion email. I'm just going to click that. I'm just going to tap the three dots and view all, just so we can see the list of event promotion emails. Now, there's not going to be any there yet because we just created the whole concept of an event promotion email. But I'm going to create a new one, and we'll just put in some example stuff. So I've got the title, the subject, all the usual stuff from Mailout. But if I click this, you can see I've got event promotion email fields, and you can see all the fields that we had before, including the event one that I added. Now here I can click find, and I'll just pick an event. There's probably a whole number of random events in here. So let's just pick the 8 a.m. service one there. So we'll pick that. I'm just going to pick a realm, type some text in here, and we'll just hit save. Now we'll get a rendered preview, and that's just going to basically be what the standard email was, because that's what we duplicated. And I'm just going to tap the three dots up here, and we'll go back to that definition edit page. So I'm going to go to under advanced, edit the email promotion, the event promotion email definition. So we're back here. And if I click template now, the preview will show me the most recent one that I've created, which I just created before. So here you can see I've got that text and things like that. And now we're going to get into the template. So if we want to add stuff to the template, we can just go down here and add our own tags. We can add our own CSS for that, and we can get our tokens. Now what I want to do is click custom fields. I'm just going to click that to copy the token for the event. And let's just stick it right at the top of right up here. So I'm just going to put a TR, which is a table row, a TD. I'm just going to spit that out there. Press Command S, and we'll save it. And then our preview, we might just do a pre, which is a little utility we can do here, which will spit out all of the data. So you can see we've got all of this. And just one key thing with EJS, which is embedded JavaScript, if we do an equal sign, that will be plain text. But if we've got HTML in there that we want to spit out, we just change that to a minus sign. And if we hit save, we'll actually get the HTML spat out there. And if we want it to format, so it's a bit easier for us to read, we'll just put it in a HTML pre-tag. And now you can see we've got all of that data that we can play with, that we can add into our event. So let's put in maybe a H1 that says, we'll do the EJS tags to that equal sign. We'll do get data.event, and we'll now have our event title. So we'll hit save, Command S, and then we'll wait for our preview to update. And likewise, just going to put a div in here, and we'll put our EJS tag for get data.event.startDate. So we want to render the date of the event, and we'll hit save. We'll check that out, and once our preview loads over here, you can see now we've got the start date there. Now, if we want to format that, there are a number of utilities for spitting out dates. Let me just find those. Might add a link to the documentation in here as well, or under this video. But there is a render date. I think it's a render date function, and then we can pass through the format, which would be something like HMMA DDD DMMM maybe something like that. And then we'll get our hours, minutes, meridian, day, month, year. Hit save there, and we can also put in a time zone. So in our third argument of our function, we can put Australia, Sydney, and hit save. And that just means when the email gets sent out, this date will be according to that time zone. So it'll render the date just like that. Now let's make this look a little cooler. So we'll add this as like event as a class. Hit save, and we'll just click the JavaScript up here, and we'll add a class of event. And we can just make the padding maybe 15 pixels, background black, and color white. And we'll hit save on that, and we'll also change that data.event to data.event.title, so we actually get the title of the event. And now you can see we're actually styling and creating our preview. If you want to see that, what it looks like on a larger screen, we can just click this button to expand it. We can close and open these kind of tabs and work on our template and see that in the preview. And if I save that, now it's as easy as going to Mailouts. So click Mailouts, we click New Mailout. We've now got an option for event promotion email. We click the event promotion email, we fill in our things. Our event promotion email fields are here. I can find an event, or I can create a new event. Usually we'd just be selecting an event that already exists somewhere in the system. So I can click this event here, type in some text, choose an image, all of that stuff. Choose the people I'm going to send it to. I'll just create it, and then now we'll have our event, which has those custom kind of bits and pieces stuck in. So that just allows you to create your own templates. That then it makes it super easy to just go to Mailouts, New Mailout, and then you just fill in the details, and then the template basically goes from there. So the template adjusts and can change and be dynamic, and it makes it very easy for doing automation and things like that.